excited to get to share this story with you today, before we together get to make our own egg cream. Now, the story might start somewhere unexpected. No, not there, although that's true. Actually, what do we learn today? Here's a little test. All right, we know that egg creams have seltzer, they have milk, and chocolate syrup. What kind of chocolate syrup? Fox's You Bet. All right. And you saw some beautiful photos and videos like this in the video, but what it didn't mention was also Playboy, specifically this 1975 issue. Now, why are we talking about that? Because Mel Brooks was in it. And he wasn't just in it, but in this multi-page interview, for some reason, he suddenly started explaining how to make an egg cream. This is what he had to say. 1975. First, you gotta get a can of Fox's You Bet chocolate syrup. Take a big glass and fill 1/5 of it with You Bet syrup. Then add about half a shot glass of milk. And you gotta have a seltzer spout with 2 speeds. One son of a bitch bastard that comes out like, whoo, and scares you. One normal, regular person speed that comes out nice and soft and foamy. So hit the tough bastard, the bullets of seltzer first. Smash through the milk into the chocolate and chase the chocolate furiously all around the glass. Then, when the mixture is halfway up the glass, you turn on the gentle stream and you fill the glass with seltzer. All the time mixing with a spoon, but then taste it. Sit down first, because you might swoon with ecstasy. So you just heard in the video a little bit about the history of You Bets. Well, in 1975, it was David Fox on the left, that's me with him just a few years ago, who was running the company, multi-generations down, and he got a phone call. And the phone call went something like this: David, your company, it's in Playboy. He thought, holy cow, this is amazing. He ran out, bought copies for everyone in the office. He thought, this is great, everyone's gonna learn about our syrup. And then he had another idea. And that idea was to write a letter. And if you can't see it, I'll read it to you. It went like this. February 7th, 1975. Dear Dr. Brooks, I have just finished reading your brief and most timely critique of the medicinal uses of Fox's You Bet, the all-healing elixir. By way of congratulating you on bringing to the attention of the medical profession, as well as to all laymen, this ancient of Hebraic potions, we wish to maintain the supply in your apothecary jars. If you would be so kind as to forward your address to the writer, we will send via eyes-only mail enough product to keep you supplied knee-deep in bubbly egg creams. Very truly yours, H. Fox and Company, Inc., David Fox, President. That might have been the end of the story. Couldn't he expect at that time that someone so famous that Playboy did a massive interview with him was going to write back? Well, before the month was over, this is what he received. February 26, 1975. Dear David, I am at 20th Century Fox. Uncle Joe was a furrier for I.J. Fox, and now I get a letter from David Fox of H. Fox and Company, makers of that dark ambrosia commonly referred to as Fox's You Bet chocolate. It means something. I don't know what, but it means something. Anyway, I thank you for your kind offer. Money, diamonds, jewels I could refuse, but never a couple of jars of You Bet chocolate. Send it to me quick, now. Milk and seltzer are waiting. I thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I remain your obedient Jew, Mel Brooks. And so with that, I think it's time for us to make some egg creams. Now I see here, I have my black and white. I think some of you might have started early, that's fine. But we didn't give you what you needed to do to mix with the You Bet. So here, I got a hat. Oh, this is awesome. I get my little hat, thank you. Thanks, Jennifer. And we have the milk and the seltzer. Now, there are debates about the right way to make a seltzer. I am not going to wade into that. I'm not going to say this is the right way to make it. I'll say it's the way I make it. And I think it's right because I make it that way. But in the Bronx, you'll get one order. In the Brooklyn, you'll get another. Chicago has their own combination too. Feel free to do it the way you feel you need to do it. I'm not here to tell you the way to do it. As long as you can drink it at the end and drink that sweet ambrosia that Mel Brooks was talking about, I'll be happy. So, we're going to start with the milk. And I'll wait for the milk to get around. I think my cup is the same as yours. Yes, excellent. So we have 4 things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have this beautiful cup with a J on it. We have not just a spoon, but a long spoon. It's beautiful. The attention to detail here is fantastic. We have our milk, our seltzer. Flavored seltzer? No, plain seltzer. That's right. What brand is this? I love this. Signature Select. Quality guaranteed. Is that what that says? Guaranteed? Can't see without my glasses. And then we have our You Bet's chocolate. Now let me see if mine's open. Yes, it is. For those who did not know, You Bet's, since 1900, owned by the same family until last year. And if you notice, but the girl on the front, she changed when the makers of perhaps your favorite horseradish gold purchased them. They redid the girl. All right, put up your hand if you're missing the milk still. And the milk just needs to be around you. You need someone around you. So look around you first. All right, good. It's in the back there. All right, great. So I'm going to open my milk. If you haven't yet, opened up your milk. What would you like? Yes. Oh, she has a question. She's asking if it's critical in which order. Only if you have a soul. No, just kidding. Only if you want to get in a fight with somebody. That's why I said in the beginning, I'm not going to assert that this is the right way to do it. It's the way I do it. But whatever way I do it, someone's going to argue with me and say it should be done the other way around. I start with the chocolate. All right. Now, in a cup, the amount depends on the size of the cup, of course. The larger the cup, the more chocolate. The smaller the cup, the smaller the chocolate. I'm going to do about my fingernail of chocolate. About 1 inch, half an inch. Now, one of the things that's interesting about You Bet's, that I like about it, but my wife doesn't, is that it's more of a milk chocolate taste than a dark chocolate. I think that's part of what gives it its zing. I'm doing about this much. And you have to share. It's not one per person. You're working as a collective. It's a collective egg cream making. And I gotta say, the operation here is fantastic. And while you're doing the chocolate, I'll mention, there are a number of technical things that might get in our way for the next hour, in part because my computer's in the back and I'm controlling it with this great device, which has been working so far. We'll be doing some stuff with the sound, and more importantly, you'll all be armed with egg creams, and you never know what's going to happen when you have an audience of egg creams. So put up your hand if you've ready to, it'll give me a sense of where we're at. If you're ready to put the chocolate in, put up your hand, please. Okay, so you still have a little time. Put down in the front. Wait a second. I love this hat, but I think I'm wearing the wrong hat. Here we go. This is my Fox's syrup hat that I got when I met David. Here we go. And in the front is Rick, who's wearing a Fox's You Bet shirt. It's a great shirt. Yeah, go ahead, stand up, show them the shirt. It's great. A real friend. Here we go. I won't assert that there's one right way to mix it, but I will assert that there's one chocolate to use. Speaking of chocolate, if you've already got it, put it aside, and let's get some milk. Now, I don't care how much chocolate you put in, or how little, but I always put the same amount of milk as I did chocolate. It's a 1-to-1 match. And if you have to go one way or the other, go a little bit less. After your milk and chocolate are in the cup, you have 2 choices now. It depends on a number of things. The size of your glass, the strength of your glass, the strength of your spoon, the strength of the seltzer. But do you mix it together and make chocolate milk? Or do you mix it when the seltzer comes in? Now, if you all brought your siphons with you, right, with seltzer? What? All right, we're gonna use these nice glasses. So it's not gonna be as strong, right? We saw in the video, really strong seltzer. Mel Brooks talking about those bullets of seltzer. So that strength will push these together, the chocolate and the milk. But if you don't think your seltzer is going to be strong enough, it's okay. Go ahead and mix them together. That prevents, when you have chocolate milk, you got all that chocolate on the bottom. You can mix it nice and good. And don't worry, there'll be some more mixing, so it doesn't have to be complete. Anybody ready for the seltzer yet? Do you want some more time? I have no idea what that meant. Yes or no? Yes? All right. So now here's the thing about the seltzer. That's why we have a long spoon. The worst thing about an egg cream that's made wrong is that it's flat. So it's a trick getting this carbonated water mixed into this thick milk and chocolate combination without making it go flat. So there's two things that people do. One is they don't pour it right in. They pour it off the spoon. So I'm pouring it now, and I'm gonna wait till it's about an inch up. The foam is going, and now I'm gonna mix it very fast, holding the spoon at the top, and while I'm gonna try and keep it in the middle on the top, I'm gonna tilt it so that it's going around the edge at the bottom. And I'm gonna go as fast as I can. And now let's go ahead and mix. I'm going to pour a little more seltzer in. It's got a nice head. Mix it up a little more. I should have a nice half-inch or inch head on the top. Thank you. And if anybody wants almond milk or soy milk, just put up your hands. They're floating around. Those should be available as well. You have 3 minutes to drink a good egg cream. That's not my rules. It's the physics of the egg cream. By then it will start going flat. Some people I see order them and have them with their meal. It doesn't make any sense. What's that? Beautiful head. Rick, show your head. Look at Rick's head. Rick wants us to see his head. That's a gorgeous head. Look what he did. Beautiful. Does anyone else want to show off their egg cream? This is your moment. There's a beautiful one back there. He's not Jewish. Congratulations. Still making egg cream. It's for everybody. Nice egg cream. Now, I think they're so beautiful that I want to take a photograph of all of them at the same time. Would you help me? Would you be my egg cream photo? All right, let me get this up here. All right, 3, 2, 1. One more. 3, 2, 1. L'chaim.